So guys, can you imagine? Today we were strolling around here and we decided to visit our friend Hugh O'Neill. He is amazing singer-songwriter. Can you imagine he was in the regional finals of Eurovision Irish in Ireland? Can you imagine? And he lives with his girlfriend Lina here in Cyprus.
In Lapta village.
Yeah.
So today probably we're gonna go and knock his door to see how he's living and what he's doing. And we are planning to empty his fridge because me and Talia are really hungry. Let me in, Hugh! Let me in!
Whiskey with your lemon tea.
Yeah, why not? Hey, what's this? Who is that?
What?
Oh, look who's just arrived, yeah. Oh no, go away. They found us. Yes! Welcome. Just in time. Hello.
So Hugh, you came to North Cyprus from Ireland. Could you tell please why North Cyprus? Maybe 3 reasons why you chose North Cyprus.
Well, Talia, unfortunately I don't have 3 answers for you. I have 3,000 though if you have time. Yeah. To start with, I didn't come from Ireland to Northern Cyprus. I came via Turkey. I stopped off for a day and stayed for 9 years in beautiful Gümüşlük in Bodrum in Turkey, where I discovered Turkish culture, music, and found similarities to my Irish musical tradition, learned to play Turkish music. And then after 9 years I did a visit here, like a recce trip, and there was lots of gigs here, and yeah, after 6 months later, decided to come over here, where so many reasons. I like the Turkish culture here. The Turkish Cypriot culture in Northern Cyprus is very similar, but it also got European and Western values, which I also endear to because of my music and writing. So so many reasons to be here. Obviously the obvious one that comes to mind is the weather, but it's not just that. You can get that anywhere. It is the culture, the people as well. I found a similarity in Turkish and Turkish Cypriots. Their humour, the crack, as we say in Ireland, C-R-A-I-C, not the other crack. Crack means humour and a good time. So similar. In fact, a story I've told some friends recently, the Celtic look of the Irish, which is typically white skin, freckles and ginger hair, originated near Izmir in Turkey. So I am actually coming home.
Wow. So as you said, out of those 3,000 reasons why you chose Northern Cyprus, what would be the second most important one for you?
So this is probably the most important one. Thank you, cock-a-doodle-doo. Now, will you keep quiet, please? I'm being interviewed here. Thank you, hen. By the way, this hen, its name is Jonathan Livingston Seagull, except it's Jonathan Livingston Hen. We'll talk about Jonathan later. Special hen. But keep quiet, please. Okay, the most important reason. 5 years ago in April I came here, and on the 3rd of June I was playing music. Shut up, hen! We were in this beautiful location, Sirignali, down in Karsjaka, and I was playing a gig, and this lady came in, and she is now sitting beside me and has been beside me ever since almost that day. So that's probably, we met here, Lena and my girlfriend. So that's another of the many reasons. I've only 2,998 to go now. So, but yeah, we found happiness here. So reason number 3, well, I have to go back to reason number 2 because it sort of runs into 3. When Lena and I met in Sirignali, we just swapped Facebook contact and we only spoke for 5-10 minutes. But after talking for 2 or 3 weeks, we decided, she was in England, I was here, we decided to meet in Istanbul, where we spent 3 wonderful nights in Istanbul discovering all the beautiful things, and we had a fantastic time. But after 5 minutes together, we decided we were going to live together. And Lena was going to move over here. She has her business in England, but she can sort of run it from here. So that leads us to here we decided, right, we want to buy a house. Or it turned out houses. So we looked at hundreds of houses, and we went off to Spain. We went to Madeira where I was working, and to Spain where I was working, but always looking at houses, We came back and we must have looked at 100 houses. And yeah, but not quite. And we walked in through those black gates and we saw this, and that was it. We just looked at each other, deal done, this is our home. And Lena, it was beautiful when we arrived, but Lena, it's her profession. She buys old houses, decorates them, and then completely revamps them, puts her stamp on them, rents them out. She always holds on to houses. She's a house collector. Yeah. So she has waved her magic wand over this beautiful place, and this is where we are today.
Slightly more than decorating.
Slightly more decorating.
Yeah.
Hard labour.
Yeah.
She does everything. When I see her, she's got sledgehammers, drills. Instead of a handbag and makeup, yeah, she's got tools.
Hugh, just give me, or I'm sorry, just maybe we do some girl talks.
You want me to?
Yeah, I want to know
Feck
about
off,
the.
yeah?
Yeah, I know, you know. So, Lena, can you please tell me why do you like Cyprus?
Well, obviously
North
the weather,
Cyprus.
the weather, and with being North Cyprus, ultimately the safety here.
Yes.
You can go
Number
into a
one.
bar, leave your phone, your £1,000 iPhone.
Yes, you can say that. It's okay. You can leave your phone and
You can
nothing
leave
happens.
you can leave your phone on the bar, go to the toilet, go and chat to people, come back, and your phone is still there. And if you accidentally walk out of the bar, leaving your phone on the table, you give the bar a ring, and the next day you come and pick it up.
Yeah, that's happened many times, I know. So what else? What else do you like about North Cyprus?
Well, being a bit of an outdoor person, I love the sun ultimately, but you do
Yeah.
get seasons here as well, which is nice, so you can appreciate that. You can go to the beach, beautiful bathing areas, or you can go up into the mountains hiking. You never know what you're going to come across for such a small island. It's amazing how many different areas there is to discover.
Is this your lemon from your garden?
Yep, we have lots and lots of lemons, oranges, different fruits, loganberries, mulberries,
Oh, okay. So,
figs, again seasonal, so that's lovely.
is it boring in North Cyprus?
It certainly is not. We want to stay in, but we have to go out. There is so many friends we have here, so many different individual restaurants and cafes and bars to go to, not like where I come from, where it's all corporate companies that take over the high streets. Here you have so many lovely individual restaurants with their own personal style and taste.
We are now in this amazing music studio where we started working on a couple of songs with Hugh. It's very interesting space with so many musical instruments from different parts of the world, different paintings, and every painting has its own story. So let's get to know more from Hugh now. So Hugh, your music studio really looks very colorful, and especially this painting, it's very bright. Can you tell more about the story behind this painting? Does it have a story?
Yes, Talia, I've been very fortunate. In fact, my girlfriend and I, we travel a lot, and we come across pictures and paintings that mean something to us. For example, the Frank Zappa one that you mentioned, the very colourful one on the wall. We were in Spain, I was playing gigs there, and my girlfriend has a house down in Denia. So we were spending some time there, and we went to this beautiful music bar, and there were paintings on the wall, and we saw this one, and wow, we just had to have it. Frank Zappa is probably the most important music producer and composer of the 70s. Completely different, perfectionist in every way. And we met the artist, and we purchased this from her. So that's just one of many little things we have around the studio here. Over the years, I've made 7 albums, mostly of my own music with my band Inchiquin. And the first 3 albums, I studied the engineers, what they did, and then I bought the actual studio we made the 3rd album in, and I built my own studio in Ireland, and I made our own albums. I made albums for other people, which were quite successful actually. And then I moved to Turkey and I met lots of different musicians before we came to Cyprus. And then I rebuilt my little studio here, and with technology it's so simple to have it really small. And I started to record here, and then recently I have met a very talented singer-songwriter, Talia, by coincidence, the same name as you. Maybe you know her. And we have a future project. We've made a couple of original songs with videos, and we now plan to make a full album and record it in my new studio, which we will talk about later, maybe in the show. And that's where we're going to record the new album. More about that later.
So Hugh, the last question for today. What can you buy here in Northern Cyprus for £10, and what can you buy for the same amount of money in the UK?
Good question, but before I answer this, I want to announce to anyone watching that this is the official silly hat part of the show. You can only take part in this interview if you've got a silly hat on.
Exactly.
Very silly indeed. So to answer your question, £10. £10 in the UK will buy you 2 coffees and a biscuit maybe. Definitely not a cheesecake, okay? Here in Cyprus you can go for lunch, you can have drinks, and you can have your 2 beautiful coffees, and maybe just enough to get the best cheesecake on this island, which happens to be Basilic Restaurant.
Oh yeah.
It is Persian and Kazakh restaurant in Alsancak, and it's got the best cheesecake and coffee on the island. That's not an advertisement, that's coming from the heart. So, yeah, in Cyprus, lunch, drinks, cakes and coffee, £10.
Oh my
UK,
God.
sorry UK, Ireland's the same, Germany much the same, and I like all these countries, but 2 coffees and a biscuit.
Oh my God. That sounds fantastic actually. But how is the coffee here compared to the one that you get in the UK? What's the quality like?
If you had asked me 5-6 years ago, it would have been so-so, but now super coffee again in the Solist live music venue.
Yeah.
Great coffee. Basilic restaurant, great coffee, and lots of places are making it like competition now. So yes, and Lena and I, we go out every day for coffee. Someone has to, and unfortunately it's our job. We don't have a coffee machine in the house because we just love going out. It costs under £1 for a cappuccino, Americano, blah blah blah. Beautiful.
Wow. So come to Cyprus to have a nice cup of coffee and even more.
And feel like a millionaire when you're a pauper. Yeah, I'm a millionaire, but I'm only a pauper.